Hey there. It is still Thursday. Ooh, I was just in watching Journals by Allie. You need to check hers out. She's got a beautiful journal she's just putting up on Etsy. Got a lot of Tim Holtz in it. She's including a lot of Tim Holtz with it. Oh my goodness. Her and well, her journals are stellar. I bought one of her journals. I bought her Edith Holden journal. It's huge. I've showed her before. Go back and look. Um, It's probably not in a playlist. I should probably try to do that at some point before I get too many videos in there. But, oh my gosh. So anyway, I was watching her, and then I was also in there on my break watching, and I mean by my break, I meant I just went in there to eat something real quick and come back out. I was also watching Paper Terrace, Jessica, and she was making not this size of tag, but the larger ones, covered in book page. And then she was, collaging on them and decorating them and sewing, and just gorgeous. And I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. And I have a bunch of those larger tags that are exactly like that. I got a bunch of them. Not sure where they're at, but anyway, out of that, I don't really want to use those up because I don't have that many. But look at what I do have. Already cut pieces of printouts from Facebook. Oh, excuse me. You know the Facebook groups. That cough. Excuse me, that coffee did not go correctly. Facebook printables, you can get free ones. Oh yeah, you guys. And then this is actually card stock that I had, and it probably was in the right shape. Some of these are card stock. I didn't cut up a bunch of it, but yeah, most of them are printables. This is kind of texture. But hey, here's some good ones to start out with. But I thought, well, I'll just cover the backs of these with the book stuff. That would be cool, right? So I'm just picking out some that we want to work on. Any of these will work. It literally does not matter. Anything. I mean, these are tall tags. Alright, it's just printables. Free. You get in those Facebook groups, you can get some good stuff. And it's AI that they've used to create these things, and it's just so cool. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of these right now because wow, there's a lot right here. I must have cut up a whole 12 by, yeah, I did. I cut up some 12 by 12s. I know exactly which paper pack that's from. Wow, gorgeous. So see, and I've got all that book page right there. And look at, I mean, I've even got some that are already in tag shape. That's already completed. Well, it's cut out. But they should all be in my shoebox over there because they're already basically done. Yeah, I mean, I printed out this. Look at this. And a lot of these are also from a couple printables things I purchased. These are just gorgeous. That, I've printed them out and just haven't done anything with them yet. Yet being the operative word. Free printables. It's just so cool to be able to get those. Oh my gosh, so cute. Alright, so this is when I say I'm addicted to doing cutouts. This is what I was talking about. These are easy. They're square. They're rectangular. They're easy. They're not real intricate, and that's my favorite, of course. I mean, I think that's most of our favorites. Some people really enjoy the really more difficult ones, of course. And that's awesome. It's a good thing that some of us do. I don't hate it. It's just if I don't have to do it, I'd rather not. That's a postcard. That shouldn't even. Oh, that was a printed one though. Yeah. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about my tag box that I've mentioned before. It's not ready to go, but they're mostly ready. They're in the shape that they need to be, and they're pretty papers, and that's it. Oh my gosh, I got perfect creamer in this coffee. Oh. You know when you get just the perfect. Yep. It doesn't happen all the time. So let's get this out of the way. I'm not going to put it back in that corner yet. I don't want it over there either. Goodness. Just by the heater. I'm going to put it by the heater. Okay, make sure. Yeah, all's good. Now these are also double book pages. These are Reader's Digest condensed book pages, and I glued them opposite so that you can fold it and make the pockets, you know, like everybody's done. I made some of these too. But this paper is really fragile, and I think it'll be okay, but on these edges, you know, who knows? So, you know, when I work with, I'm going to do everything on the back. All these images are going to stay the same. Everything's going to go on the back. So, if any of them try to come up, then we'll just have to deal with that. And some of these I'm only going to be able to get one thing on. It just depends. You know, some it's going to take more than one. And that's all right. So I'm just going to start gluing. Gluing and doing. I'm not going to distress anything yet. I'm not going to corner anything yet. You guys, I had to upset my Phoebe today, the dog, you know. She's Jeremiah and Tara's dog, but you know, they live here on the property with us. And excuse me. She has a food aggression. And that little turd, Mike gave her a biscuit this morning and then reached down to pet her after he gave it to her. Just on her back, you know, and she started growling at him. Yes. Well, Aunt Tina does not tolerate that. You cannot tolerate that. That's dangerous. Okay, this is not going to be directional because it can't be. And that's all right. I'm going to go on this end because I don't want the name so much there. But yeah, I had to get on her this morning, so she's been scarce since. She knows I'm upset with her. Because I boot her out of the house. So she starts out you go. You know, I love her to pieces. She's my girl, but you can't tolerate that. You have to do something about it. Because it's dangerous. Can be. You never really know when a dog can snap. And they got teeth. Yeah, that's not tolerated. She's an amazing dog otherwise. She doesn't get along great with other dogs, and she's got a little food aggression. That's it. Other than that, she's very well trained. If you tell her to do something, she does it. She say sit, she sits right down. I mean, lay down, all of it. Sometimes she'll come over and get on our steps, you know, she's so cute. And because she wants a treat. And sometimes she does it too often. I'm like, no, go home, go lay down. And she does. She leaves. She's so cute. But yeah, we can't have her growling at us like that. We are the boss, man. We're the alphas. Sorry, I did that right under your ear. It's very mean of me. I'm just going to do these in the vintage photo because my my favorite one, my ground espresso sponge, is gone. It just was so bad. I had used it all the way down about as far as I could. It tried and it fought for as long as it could, but I had to throw it away. And now I don't have any more sponges. And I don't have any that I can use instead because they have colors and stuff on them. You know, I've got all mine kind of spoken for. So I gotta get some more. Otherwise, this would be in the ground espresso because that's my favorite. It's a darker. I love it. It's not quite. It's really more of a brown. That brown you see there? That's really the color. Not this. This color on the label is not correct. It's more of a brown. You can see it maybe around there a little bit. It's like vintage photo. It's not really that color. It's more of a yellow if you ask me. Because you see it on there. It's not exactly that color. But, you know, I don't care. But this is my favorite. Ground espresso. And it's that nice dark brown yumminess. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Again, thank you, Tim. And it could be my eyes seeing these different. We all have differences. Someone's going to see more yellow in something than someone else is, and I definitely see a lot of yellow, but that's what photos do. They yellow. It's supposed to be yellow. And it's perfect. That's why we love the vintage photo, because it's perfect. So, I mean, between the two, but that ground espresso really is my favorite because it's just a dark color. And I'm like, oh gosh, I love it. I almost took a drink of this instead of my coffee. Do I need counseling? Yes. I can just go ahead and tell you yes on that. Do I want to be cured of my little obsession and loves? And no, not at all. Yeah, that coffee, ooh, that got cold quick. It's done. I'm going to turn this heater down. It's getting warm. Okay. I am looking forward to a Crafty Girl video. I think it's going to, what is today? Thursday. Oh, it'll probably be Saturday. Darn it. Yeah, it's going to be Saturday. Because I'm one of her members. She's the only channel I pay for a membership to. And probably going to stay that way. But she does a lot of members only videos, and she does them. There's 2 tiers, and I'm in the second tier, so I get 2 videos per week. And this next one on Saturday, I think we're supposed to be junk journaling, or she's going to be junk journaling, and I can't wait. She hasn't done it in a long time. She used to do it all the time. She had some lives. If you go to her YouTube, Crafty Girl, she go down to her playlists, and you can find her Christmas junk journal that she did. She did a Valentine's, a Halloween. You can watch all those videos or lives. There's fun discussions about blue aliens and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, and it was just the best time. And you got to see Loki, you know, doing stuff, his little antics, and yeah, it's really neat. And she actually did a flip through of those journals recently, and for her members, and that Christmas one was in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, so many blue alien conversations during that Christmas journal. Yeah, and it was just funny, the conversation. I've read one of the books, but it was funny. Not the book wasn't funny, but the conversation was great. You get women together, and it was fun. It was alive. So go back and watch it. Yep. And why was I saying all that now? Why was I mentioning Marie? When I'm doing, why was I, when I'm doing this? I didn't want a cure for my, really? All that, and I can't remember why I was mentioning Marie. Marie, if you're watching this, you know me. I'm the Shazam lady that knew what your mom meant by when she said it. I'm the one that always comments on your videos. I never shut up. I don't remember why I was saying all that, but see, that's my brain. You know me. If you've been watching, I'll be talking about something, and then if I get sidetracked on something, then it's gone. I probably won't even bring it up again. So, no clue. Okay, so now let's check. Yeah, see, some of these are trying to separate. So I'm just gonna go, and I did these with glue stick. That's all I used, and that is why they're separating. So we're gonna go in with the big guns and correct it. This is my favorite glue. Introduced to me by Crafty Girl, by Marie. She's actually the one that got me into the junk journaling, her and Jessica from Paper Terrace. And then as far as just the journals themselves, it was Lisa from the Gingerbread Prince. I saw one of her videos and I fell in love because her papers are so beautiful. That's why I keep working with her stuff lately. But I love, my favorite style is just the grungy, vintage, you know, whatever, doesn't even matter. This kind of stuff. Alright, everybody else okay? And you know, if it separates, it separates. It's not really that big of a deal. It would be nice if it didn't. But I think, you know, when I order a journal, if something's separated or gotten stuck in there, you know, sometimes things will stick in a pocket or something. If you know, it could have gotten hot, went through a really warm area, the glue could have warmed up a little bit, and whatever's in there sticks. Any number of reasons can cause that. Moisture probably can cause it, or you know, cold or damp, I don't know. But you know, sometimes things just come up. And if I get a journal and it happens, I'm like, oh, no worries, it happens. Because it does. Alright, now what? I think all I want to do right now is back. I'm going to do these just, wow, it's getting hot. Hold on. I'm just going to back these for now and just jibber jabber. So if you don't, you know, you can fast forward or whatever, but, and then here we are with the beacon. Flat. No warping. Look at that. There's the paper. No warping. I love it. That's why I love beacon. There's so many good glues out there though. A lot of them. I've got the Tombow Mono, and I got the white glue, and I got Aleene's in there. I have glue sticks. Yeah, and some of these, of course, I'll have to piece together. And that's all right too. I know, I'm a swirler on the edges. I do okay with a straight line, but I swear I come out closer to the edge. And it's kind of all along the way, even though it's not solid. I think I do better that way. Because usually if I try to go down a straight line along the edge, I'm going to come off about 18 times. Doing that, you saw, I think maybe twice I came off. Whatever. Let's start from here. I don't want the title to be up there. I'm going to cover that probably. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't want to go the other direction. Which one to do? Yes. I'm not going to cover up that title. I'll cover it up with something else. I don't want this to be too wonky. And this helps spread the glue to the edge. Okay. One nice thing about being out here in the winter versus the summer when I was out here before, you know, is I didn't have to run a fan, so it's not as noisy. And then that'll be collaged over, and I'm also going to glue that down. So, and now we have all these lovely scraps. Yes. Yep. Come here, love. Let's fix you. Doesn't have to even be crazy, you know. Just enough to get it to stick. Are you together okay on the sides, your papers? Oh, not that corner. One, and if you peel this, it'll peel right apart. It's that glue stick, you know, it doesn't do. Not on something like this, because the paper is older and it just doesn't want things to adhere to it, you know. See, it just peels right up if you're not careful. That's why I'm reinforcing certain places. A little bit. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna get my needle nose one out. Like I said, I tried to put the glue in this thinking I could save, you know, glue, because I probably don't need as much as I normally use with this tip, but it's just too thick for this. It's too fine of a tip for it. So now I just use it for little spots because it's hard to squeeze. Done deal. And then we can decorate it. So let me put over here instead of in your ear. And we'll just press it and move on. I know a lot of other creators would fast forward at this point and come back to you when they're done, but I don't, you know me, I don't edit. I'm not going to edit, not ever. I don't ever plan on it. So, oh, see, that's starting to separate. Let me fix that. But yeah, I'm not going to edit. I'm sure maybe I would get more viewers if I did. Of course, wouldn't surprise me. But there it is. What was it to see? I was talking about that editing for a reason, and it's gone. Oh, being an old lady. Right now, I gotta let that dry for a minute because I just glued it. Oh, this glue's so awesome. Let me do another one before I corner that. I don't want to gum up my deal. If we happen to come across, I don't think I kept any small ones. Yeah. I might not be able to use these yet, but we'll see. Yeah, we can use a piece after this. That'll work. That suction, come on, take that glue down. Trim that. Put that over it too. I like that. Miss a spot. That's okay. We'll get it. Right. We'll get it. Let's just let that. Let's finish this one. Just gonna distress it. And then later, as far as decorating these, I have no idea. I'm not even cutting a tag shape yet, right? I'm just, they're basically, that's it. Ugh, I can't even think of what I'm trying to say. All right, let's trim this little love. Oop. These scissors are the best, in my opinion. They're saving my hands, as my hands don't hurt near as much now. And if you can hear me wheeze, then yeah, that's what it is. The allergies lately and the congestion and this time of year. And I don't get sick that often, but I always have the allergies and the congestion. So I always have a mild form of something, you know? Excuse me. All right, we're gonna... Aren't environmental allergies fun? Not. They suck. Oh, there's where we were supposed to do, and I didn't do it. Gotta come back and fix it. But see, that's what I expect with this old book page, because it's just very... And then the glue stick, we all know that doesn't hold a lot. Now, they have the permanent glue sticks, and I'm going to order some of those and see how they're going to work. Have any of you tried the permanent glue sticks? And do they work better than the others, or is it just they're kind of the same thing no matter what, you know? Because I do want to try those. I've got them in my Amazon cart. I've got a bunch of stuff in that cart. I mean, I've got some charms, but I'd like to get more charms. But then even more than that, I want a lot of the vintage, like, clips and connectors and the bulb pins and just all the little things, you know? excuse me, paper clips, all of it, but in a vintage color, not like these. I got plenty of these, but you know, all of them, all those little ways of connecting things. Yeah, eyelets, all of it, you know. But I think I need to get a new. I have a new crocodile in the thing because this one broke up here. I don't think I can adjust this anymore like it used to be. That something fell out of there, and this just doesn't work very well. But if you know, it was probably cheap. It's probably Temu. I bet it was cheap. But anyway, shut up, Tina. All right. So there's that one. It's a little. See, it's a little wonky there, but we'll fix that. We'll collage over that with something else, and then it'll be good to go. So we got 3 so far. Wow. Okay, this will be a whole page easily. What's that picture of? Oh, I left it. Well, not on the back of that. We won't do that. And we're going to leave that square. Probably. This is just kind of relaxing, actually. I bet I need to start it. I bet I need to end the video, though, because it's probably getting too long. Because some of my videos are really long, and the views don't stay. I only average a few minutes. Some of my videos are an hour long. I don't know. I try to watch mine all the way through that I subscribe to. Even if I'm not actively watching it, I let it run. It's important. If more views all the way through throughout the whole video, the better for that channel. I like every video and I let it run to the end if I can. But you know, if I'm literally not interested in watching it, if they're doing something I don't want to watch, then I don't. You know, I'm not that like that. I'm legit. I don't. You know, I'm not gonna fake it just to do that. But yep. Whatever that all meant. You're cute, huh? These are Facebook printables. I have a feeling these were Paulette Slater. Because she only gives you a couple, but they're always so good. So good. And then remember, we're going to decorate these further. Possibly on the front too, I don't know. But these are ready to go, ready to rumble. Let's go again. Ooh, does this fit the whole page? Oh, almost. Let's go, let's get to it. I was gonna stop the video when I looked up at it last, and I didn't. And that's why they run an hour. Because it's probably past 30 minutes, going on 45 now, I bet. I'll tell you, time flies. I'm serious. I come out and start doing this, and all of a sudden it's 3 hours later. It's like, man, where did that time go? Okay, where's here it is? I'm gonna cover it. If it doesn't all the way, that's okay. Oh, see, that one just came apart. That's what I'm saying, though. Won't now, not with that beacon on there. Little patcharoony. See, I can still shove this around a little bit even after this other piece I already put on. It just gives you a little wiggle room. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I need to start tagging beacon on all my videos, every single one, because I use it. Man, if they would sponsor me and send me some, oh my gosh, I'd be so stoked. Send me a case, please. Just one case. You never hear from me again. No. Well, they would hear from me again, but they would have no other obligation whatsoever. I would love it if Beacon would sponsor me, but I don't have the views, you know, we know how that works. Not a big channel yet, so. But, you know, I'm not trying to put a ton into it. I'm 63. I'm not trying to start a full-on fledged, you know, editing and all this and all that kind of stuff. No. No. Because I want to have time to do this. You get going on all the other stuff, you don't have as much time to do this. I know I'm right on that. Not that anybody's trying to prove me wrong, I'm just saying. I've just heard people talk. They get so busy they don't have time to journal or anything like they used to. And that's both good and bad. You know, they have a business and the orders coming in, and that's awesome. I'd love to have a few more orders coming in. I got lots of stuff in my Etsy. Go check it out. That would be so cool. You know, all of us have, you know, whoever has a shop, we all think the same thing. It's like, wouldn't it just be cool if someone went in our shop and just cleaned us out, bought everything we had? Yes. Not likely that it's not ever going to happen, but it would be nice, certainly. We've just been moving right along. We got 5 of them, all different. So, yeah. This, just like Jessica just said in her video, it's addictive. It's addictive, you guys. Clean the tip off of that. I have. Oh, hello. Oh, Tina, you silly girl. I don't know which direction this even is. I hope it's correct. Yay. Probably almost wasn't. I didn't do that on some of those other ones. See, that was my whole journey with glue has been. I started out with Aleene's tacky glue. You can get that at Dollar Tree. I was buying that bottle upon bottle and using it. I got so tired of everything being. I mean, the tacky glue isn't near as wet. that was good. I liked it, but it just, so many things wrinkled and everything. And now I'm a beacon. I mean, I just put that on there. Look at it. It does not warp. I love it. Can't go wrong. I mean, every glue has its issues. You've got to use ventilation. This has a lot of fumes, and it's more expensive. But I looked at art glitter glue, and I'm not knocking it, but I looked at it on Amazon. I actually had it in my cart for a minute. It was a 4-ounce refill bottle and a 2-ounce bottle of the glue. So you had it ended up with 6 ounces. It was $20-some. It was 24 something on Amazon. This is like $14 for 8 ounces. Thank you very much. And this glue's better, in my opinion. It is, because it's not water-based. You know? But boy, I wish it was cheaper. Even, I mean, it's not even the most expensive, and I still wish it was cheaper because I'm cheap. We all want to save money. And like I said, I'm not knocking art glitter. I did have it once, and it ended up freezing, and I had to throw it away. It was really a bummer because I was stupid. That was my bad, but it didn't fail. It didn't fail me. I just don't like having the warping. So it's really just preference. It works awesome. I mean, how many, millions of people use it? It's good for a reason. Oh wow, see, it just peels right back. And it's just not my preference is all. So anytime you hear me not, saying this about the glues, I'm really not trying to knock them. I'm just so in love with this beacon that it's just like, look at that, no warping, look. I can't stop shouting it from the rooftops. It's my favorite baby. Ooh, that's gonna need this one. Perfect for corrections. Come on, part there. There's 2 of them in there. There we go. Okay. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. Great for corrections. And I have those correction pens too. Remember those? I used to use them all the time. Well, the last one I tried to use, it didn't want to work. And I tried another one and it didn't want to work. And I don't know if... And I got those on Temu. So I don't know if they were old, or something. But those are those are really good too. It's a white glue, but it's just a little bit, so it's not gonna muck everything up. Get this cleaned off. The best thing for these is your fingers. All right, on we go. I'm just going for it because when they have the fake words on them, you know how they do. Sometimes it's hard to tell which direction because the font can be hard to read. It's like, which direction is this supposed to go? Yeah, behave yourself. Okay, another strip. Of course, I didn't do it long enough. And I looked at it too. Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm not gonna glue another piece there. booger. Any extra you can just roll off if you need to. Awesome. Oh. That was dumb of me because, see, there's some excess glue, and that's okay because I'm going to get it off there. That I just touched, and I got it all over it, and that's what just happened. Got my thumb in that little piece. Shame on you. Not goopy, that's all I care about. The corner, yeah, there's some more. I'm always getting glue off my hands, but it's dried. It's not annoying. It's just a different feeling. I don't understand. Poor white glue. I'm never gonna speak kindly about it, am I? It's just preference is all. I am teasing, but oh, you know what I should be working on? The 50 stack challenge. I'm 2 weeks behind on that. I haven't done it. I'm 4 numbers behind. I keep forgetting. If they were long enough. But I think maybe they're not going to be long enough. But let me see if I can get 2 on 1 page. Don't know. No. It could be like that on the side. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That wore too. Nice. So let's see. I'm just going to do this. It'll be easier, I think. It's too small. I know it's too small, so I won't have to guess about where to stop. On those, I would have, because they're longer. You know, you have to guess where to stop with the glue. If you don't want to have issues like I just did. Thank you, Beacon. It gives you a little room to move it if you have to. It's amazing. I'm going to fold this when I cut it, so I ain't going to worry about putting it right up against it. Alright, let's check the corners now, because this is going to be a thing. Like I said, this is very fragile paper. Just right over the top of that one. How you doing? Oh, see, it just peels if you're not careful. That's the glue stick. I told myself I'm never using glue stick on these again, unless it's a permanent glue stick. So that's why I was saying, if you know of any permanent glue sticks, please let me know that are really good and that you love. I would like to find those. I can't remember which. If I have Scotch permanent glue sticks in my Amazon cart or what it is, but it literally says permanent glue stick on the glue stick. So if you know, let me know. Oh, Allie, you had me laughing the other day. If you're listening, if you're watching, when you were talking about kicking your husband's butt. I can't remember what he did to you, but you just told him you were going to kick his butt. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, I didn't end the video. You see, here we are. Doggone it, an hour. Oh, I'm sorry. Just try to let him run, please, if you're still here. I'm going to stop this one. Okay, thanks. Bye.